It was our first time in India, and yeah, we decided to go to Delhi, the city with the largest population in the country at more than 34 million people. If you've seen any of our other videos, then you know that we really value peace and tranquility, but from time to time we do like a little bit of city time as long as we can balance it out with a little bit of countryside. So we spent a day, exactly one full day and 2 nights in Delhi before we headed to the mountains.
Then you wearing this time, one safety pin here.
Here?
Okay. And
Okay, and what about here?
no, this one.
Just leave it?
Yes.
Okay.
Safety pin is completely.
Okay.
वस्तु को हाथ न लगाएं। इसकी सूचना तुरंत बीट ऑफिसर को दें। दिल्ली पुलिस के साथ सहयोग करें। भीड़ के समय लाइन में चलें और अनुशासन बनाए रखें। खाने के बाद प्लेटें ड्रम में डाल दें। सफाई का विशेष ध्यान रखें।
It says 8:05 drop off, so it can't be that much longer.
Okay.
It's 11 minutes.
I'm fine with that.
At this point, we had been waiting quite a while to get an Uber. We didn't want to hop in a rickshaw because it was too far away and Ubers were taking a really long time and we weren't in the right place and it was a lot of stuff going on. But the good thing about Delhi is that it never fails to provide like a million things for you to watch at any time while you wait. And this is one of those things.
My boy done block all traffic.
It was time for us to leave Delhi, time for us to leave behind all of the traffic, all of the honking, all of the restaurant options, and make our way to the mountains. There was just an 8-hour drive down highways and up winding mountain roads that separated us, and lots of near traffic collisions and actual traffic collisions. But we made it. Face this way.
अच्छा.
We are in Pangot right now in the district of Nainital. There is a small lake that's apparently, Nainital means, what is it, nine or tall? One of them means eye. So basically the lake is the shape of an eye. And we haven't been there yet, but we're in a small village that is in the district and close to the town of Nainital. We're currently looking at what are the mountains called?
The Kalmoon Mountains, I believe, or Kamoon
Yeah.
mountain range.
And behind, we can see the sunset every day, but we're not on the right side of the mountains to be able to see the sunrise. But we have been able to see the Himalayas and Trishul, some of the peaks of the Himalayas. And those they're really beautiful to be able to see that here. It's a big difference from our time in
Delhi. Big difference in Delhi. Big difference.
Here we've done a few small walks around the area. It's a pretty, there isn't a lot of tourist activity. There are tours, right? But there isn't, it's not it's not like skiing and resorts, like big resorts or anything like that in this area. And there are local artisans who make things for the tourists who do come through, but it's still pretty quiet. But yeah, I've been enjoying my time here and the peace and the stillness.
It's very serene here. Really enjoying the quiet in the evenings, and yeah, the views you can't beat. Gorgeous mountains. We've seen some wildlife. Kind of sad to be leaving when we do leave because you just can't beat the scenes, the quietude, and the local people have been very kind to us.
There is a cow really close to us that you can hear the cowbell. I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it, but the sound of the cowbell ringing is kind of a constant sound that it's been pretty nice to hear. We're here in Pangot for a little over a week, and then we'll be headed back to New Delhi as a base for some of the other things that we'll do while we're in the area. We're not doing any camping while we're here, but I think it'll be a nice mix of city time and also mountain time, nature time.
Live from the Himalayas.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
We just turned the corner, walking down this trail to what we thought was a camp, but I really don't know what trail we're on now. And got this amazing view. I don't even know if this shot is doing it justice, but what do you think, Darrell?
I think I wish I had my drone with me. Yeah, that's what I think.
And why don't you have your drone with you?
Because apparently, according to India, it's illegal for me to bring one.
Unless it's some secret, super special drone permission situation.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. But I don't have any. Through my research, they said I don't bring it, so hey.
I don't know though. I was telling Darrell that this landscape, the foliage and everything, really reminds me of the southern United States. I thought it would look a lot different, besides the Himalayas, obviously. There's oak and magnolia, rhododendron, all that. So we were on our hike down, it's the road that's off of Pangot Village. I have no idea what the name of this road is.
Yeah.
And we kept walking. We were with a bigger group, but we kind of ventured off on our own. And we got to this little side trail, essentially. We went down to a waterfall, and then we came to this temple that we're at now.
We found a temple.
Yeah.
Found.
We had like a 2-hour window or so for this hike, and we've been dilly-dallying at the bottom of the hill. We have all uphill on the way back. So
Yes. We have ways to go.
We should get to going. Those quiet moments that were so hard to come across in Delhi were plentiful when we were in Pangot and Nainital. Mornings in meditation, staring out at the mountains, listening to the sound of the cowbell and the wind, and taking boat rides on the lake. Yeah, that was the peace that we so desperately needed. It's hard to keep up with the time because we've been pretty back and forth. So when we first got here to India, we went to New Delhi. It was just like for 2 nights, essentially, 2 nights. And the first night we got in pretty late. So we only had 1 full day to explore the city. And obviously, New Delhi is full of people and it is chaotic, to say the least.
Very chaotic.
So we went to a retreat when we were in Uttarakhand. We were in full-on retreat mode. So we were in study of philosophy and we were in communion with other retreat members. And we were in learning mode and focus mode. The Himalayan peaks were really, really pretty and it still feels so unreal. Like every time you would look at them, it looked like a painting. So close, but still so far away. But I really enjoyed my time there and it is, excuse me.
That's from the pollution in Delhi, y'all. It happens. Many people are affected by this. And to add to that, there was a protest, a big protest recently where many people came out and protested against basically the government not fixing the air pollution problem here, which is notable.
Yes.
Very notable.
I have been wearing a mask. There has been a lot of smog. It was like the day after we left Delhi, I got a notification in my email from the embassy that car blast happened and it killed like 14 people.
I think it was 18 people.
18 people?
I believe so.
Something like that. I got that notification from the embassy when we were in Uttarakhand already. So it just felt really close to home. Like I don't really get afraid. I'm not full of fear when I travel to places, but I am cautious, circumspect. I understand I'm a foreigner in places and we take lots of the necessary precautions and maybe we're also used to being hypervigilant as citizens of the United States. I understand that things like this happen. It just felt so close because I remember thinking back about how packed it was, how difficult it was for ambulances to get through traffic and just really felt for all the people that were there. But anyway, after we went to Uttarakhand, got back here, and of course it's business as usual because life must go on. The honking must continue.
Yeah, the chaos continues, the honking continues, and we're back in the throes of Delhi, the Delhi flow.
We didn't initially plan to go to Agra, but everybody kept telling us that we couldn't miss out on seeing the Taj Mahal. And of course, it's one of the wonders of the world. So as you can see, our fear of missing out won, and we got to see this amazing monument as well as the Agra fort, an old Mughal fort. And it turned out to be an amazing day, even though Darrell was not into the forced perspective and couples photos that our tour guide had us take.
We are currently waiting on an Uber. We're heading to an ashram right now. And it's about 8:48 in the morning. It often takes a long time. It takes a long time to get an Uber sometimes. It really is really wild how accustomed, how acclimated you get to all the noise and the way of driving. Okay, we're getting picked up in 3 minutes.
Okay.